Hey, good evening. So, first prototype I'm going to look at tonight is an unknown overhead racing game by Virgin. So, yeah, sometimes you find prototypes that are given away by the developer. Anyway, so first game I'm going to play tonight is an unknown overhead racing game, and we have to thank Radar Juno Man for this. So I'll just boot it up and we'll have a look. If I can find it. Let's see. Unknown top-down racer. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, it's got some 1 and 2 player mode. So I only have 1 player, so we'll start with that. So yeah, this game, it's very much reminds me of another unreleased game that I actually own called Super Drift Out. Or you could say it looks a lot like Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. And anyway, the sound is a bit off, but that's just because my computer is slow. Yeah, I know that Super Drift Out was released in Japan, but I have a prototype that shows they were going to localize it to the US. And they had like changed the speedometer to miles per hour, for instance. Yeah, I don't know if this ever was actually developed into a full game of any kind. It's just a demo, but it's in pretty good shape actually. Yeah, I apologize for the sound quality. It's a bit choppy because SNES and everything else running on my computer at the same time is a bit too intensive for my laptop. That's why I usually play it with SNES 9X, but you know, this game does not work in SNES 9X for some reason. So yeah, I will release the ROM of this probably tomorrow night. So you'll see that it's actually a pretty smooth game. Yeah, this probably they had burned Super Bomberman onto the EPROMs beforehand, and then they reused it for this. So it's lucky we could have just got somebody's personal copy of of Super Bomberman rather than this unreleased game. I would assume that most developers would just burn games just to try them out. They were all using these BBS scenes as much as anybody. So that's a good question. I have not put this on my SD to SNES to see if it works on it. It might need the header hack to get it to work. note that the speedometer doesn't change. So on my website, I'm just going to say unnamed overhead racing game by Virgin. And of course, I'm assuming that it's by Virgin because it was from Virgin's offices, but you know, maybe this wasn't by Virgin. Maybe we shouldn't make that assumption. Like, I couldn't find any credits in the game. The only text I could find in the binary were just from Super Bomberman, so... Doesn't want me to go that way. Hudson, I really doubt it. This looks very much... The graphics have that certain British style to it. Okay. I don't know if there's more than one level. I mean, I was obviously losing because I was not paying enough attention. I would say this is definitely a British-made game. Definitely, like, you know, it'd be interesting if something like this was the inspiration for Grand Theft Auto. So Radar was like trying to figure out if there was like a Amiga game that, you know, was like this game, but I looked at a list of Amiga racing games and I don't think so. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I have to say, the car graphics are really weird. I really wish my computer is better because the music is better than this. It's just my computer is terrible. Oh! You got that guy. Oh, if you press Y, I think you use the turbo. I don't think there's any penalty for continuously using it either. Oh, I guess I must be supposed to go this way. I guess the nitro does get used up if you hold on to the button. crush that guy. Yeah, that's the skippiness of the audio is because my computer is not good enough to handle playing SNES and streaming at the same time. That's why I usually use SNES 9X, but this game doesn't work in SNES 9X. So I have no idea if there's more than one level, but I might set up real hardware, but to do the prototype analysis, it's usually easier in using an emulator because then I can run the game at the same time with the same button presses. Plus, I have no idea if this will run on the SD to SNES without some hacking. Anyway, I think there's only one level, so we might have already seen everything. So I'm gonna switch to the next game. But yeah, that was this unreleased game. It appears to be just one level. Maybe there's more, but I'm not good enough to beat the level. So anyway, I'm gonna switch to SNES 9X because SNES is a bit too hard on my computer. Let's see here. SNES 9X. There we go. Just move this a little bit. There we go. All right, so the next game I'm going to do is Rally, the final round of the World Rally Championships. Yeah, for playing the game on real hardware, like no matter what copier you use, it's going to be a problem if the header is not set correctly, and that might be the case why it doesn't run in SNES 9X. So it might need a little bit of a hack of the header for it to work. Alright, unreleased Rally. So this game, I don't think I have ever tried it before, so I'm excited. So in the ROM auditing sets, they call it Network Q Rally, but in reality, it's actually just Rally. I just want to check to make sure everything's working here. Yeah, that's why they call it Network Q Rally, but in reality the game is just called Rally. Music's pretty good. Okay, I think I need to set up my controls again. It's screwed up. Okay, now it's working. I actually, when I was in Japan in December, I actually bought one of the only games that will never play on the SD to SNES, this shogi game. I haven't tried it yet though. Alright, first I'll go to the options. I really like the music in this, it's pretty good. So, when I was researching this today, Nintendo Power really trashed this game. They like, let me see if I can find the quote here. Like, they really hated this game. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. They say, ask yourself this question. Have you ever wanted to race through hideous mountain conditions with mud, rain, and ice on a road littered with obstacles while driving a car with broken steering linkage? JVC's Rally tries, but fails to bring you the off-road experience. Once you plug this pack into your Super NES, prepare yourself for a spine-jarring series of one-way races. Some races take place at night, others roar through snow and mud. On the roads, you'll constantly swerve to avoid bales, cones, puddles, and cops. The scrolling background flies so fast it can make you dizzy. Play control is almost non-existent. The final word is this: Super Off-Road Baya does it better every which way. So yeah, Nintendo Power really trashed this game, so I'm very interested in seeing what is so bad about this. We'll find out in the easy rally. Alright, I don't know what the controls are, so we'll see how this goes. What the heck's going on? Nothing's happening. Okay, I need to check my controls again. For some reason, nothing is happening when I'm pressing all the buttons. Should be okay. I can turn the wheel. Like L or R does nothing. Start just pauses the game. Select does nothing. A does nothing, B does nothing, L and R also do nothing. It's doing nothing. Maybe the other controller is messing it up for some reason. I don't know. You have to buy an engine first? Sorry, I unplugged the wrong thing. Everything's plugged in. Let me just reset. For some reason, my video's camera stopped working.
volume is not working. Should be. Okay, hopefully it works now. Yeah, they did. Congratulations. Turn down the music. Hopefully. I've turned down the music, so hopefully it's better now. We're in the championship mode here. In our Ford Cosworth. Oh, maybe that's it. Should be right. How's this? Is this better? I'm going to reset and stop streaming. I'm going to